Hey, how's it going? Greetings to everyone from GB. But we're going to talk about a really specific item, obviously. We're going to present a new masterpiece designed by Tinker Hatfield. As most of you know, Tinker Hatfield is probably the key element next to Michael Jordan why the entire Jordan line is so successful. And after many years, he moved away from Jordan, where he didn't continue working exclusively on every new model. So now he comes back every so often and works on a model that he decides and that is going to be very dear and close to him. So it is actually great news that we're presenting exactly that kind of a shoe today, and this is the new team performance model. It is the Jumpman Diamond. Obviously, again, with Tinker Hatfield working on it, there's really no need to talk too much about it. Next to that, we can also add the fact that the shoe had a very special original edition and premiere, and this was at the Quai 54 3-on-3 streetball tournament in Paris. An interesting thing about the tournament is that it's the only streetball event sponsored by Jordan brand, so this just goes to show how big of a story this is. So obviously this is the shoe, and this is actually the special edition for Quai 54 of the Jumpman Diamond. It is very similar to the regular model, but here we can see it has the colors of the French flag, the diamond cage that protects your foot while wearing the shoe. It has a shiny effect to it, so it gives this special feel to it. Obviously this model was very popular, so it is going like crazy, but luckily we have plenty of other ones, and we have the black and red mid. Although it's called a mid, I think it's basically a high, which is great because the shoe offers great ankle support and protection because of its height. And also, again, the cage was primarily designed as an element of protection, but in fact it is also a nice design touch which makes the shoe look which makes the shoe stand out and makes it look real great. Speaking of other details and specifics or technicalities, the forefoot has a Zoom Air unit to make sure that your foot is comfortable. The cushioning is pretty straightforward, but it's not a classic herringbone design because parts of it have straight lines which tie into the Quai 54 model. So that's a nice little connection that they have. And overall the shoe is very light because it uses mesh materials, although again the ankle, the part around the ankle is quite firm and tight, which makes the shoe, which gives you that great feeling of security and protection for your foot, and without making the shoe too heavy. So I think they did a really great job with that. Another great thing is that today with the signature models of shoes for NBA players, you can tell that these shoes are normally designed for that kind of a player. So if it's a guard, it's a guard shoe. If it's a power forward or a center, it will be a shoe made for those kinds of players. But with Diamond, it's great that it's an all-round shoe. All kinds of players can wear it, from the smallest, quickest guard or to your biggest big men. So that's a huge plus if you ask me. And just to make sure that the shoe has some differentiation, there's also a low model because I know that a lot of people prefer lower basketball shoes. Personally, I'm more in favor of a mid or a high, but the Diamond also comes in a low, which is also has all the great features that the mid model has, except for the lower part around the ankle. But again, a great shoe, very light, responsive. It is great for indoor basketball. It can be used outdoors as well, obviously, but pound for pound, when you take the design, the specifics, and everything that it brings, and the price it has, I think it's a great catch. So make sure to check it out online. Even better, if you have the opportunity, come visit our stores in Ljubljana or Zagreb, and I'm sure you will like them.